He the best safety in the league, son.
Oh, that's pass interference, bro.
Malik? Malik, yeah, he gonna make Pro Bowl.
Come on, fucking block, man.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned into the NFL on EA Sports. In today's matchup, we have a dangerous team. The Jaguars are top 10 in turnover differential, and they'll be up against a Colts team that wants to be careful not to play into that strength.
All right, Larry, thanks. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Sunshine State and Everbank Field here in Jacksonville. A few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle.
Right, you got to trade it to your division. You tripping.
Yeah, if you trade it, you got to trade it to the NFC. I'm not giving up Malik. I'm not giving up Malik Cooper.
Carr now on first down. Buying time to his left. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. Nice work to get set
Wow.
that it's second down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third
Who you
one, he
looking for,
decided
running
to better
back?
pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Oh.
On the ground, this is TJ.
McCaffrey hurt or something?
And he'll get this only up to about the 35. Call it a gain of 3, but
Good.
not enough to move the sticks. It'll be third and about a foot or two. They'll try to run for it with Yeldon. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches.
Dog, get the fuck out of here, bro.
A first down carry now for Yeldon.
Crazy, bro. I am right here at this moment, and this is not let me talk to
10
this
yards
guy.
there, good enough for a Jags first down. Relatively small sample size, but that's his longest run of the first quarter. Bounced it out to the outside to make it successful.
And to get there, you actually need some help. It's not just your pure speed getting to the corner, making sure that the blocking is taken care of inside so the pursuit doesn't get you. And oftentimes, those wide receivers, tight ends that might be flexed out, they've got to control the edge and make sure no one from the outside can spill the play before.
And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Jabal Sheard in there to get him, and that's sack number 6 for him on the year. Now a play fake. Carr. He's going to look deep down the field. And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on. 3rd down.
But one thing's for sure, when you get a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you're going to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively. Third down here for the offense after the incomplete pass. Working from the gun, it's Carr. And he'll be out of bounds, able to take it down to the 40. A gain of 19 and picking up the first.
I don't believe that this opening drive is surprising to either one of us.
For real.
The time we
I was
spent
trying to
with
hit
the
your ass and I
coaching
realized you had
staff,
nowhere to fucking
players
go.
prior to the game. What about you?
Absolutely. Not only that, but
down
the big
for me.
article in this
I took
paper
the
this
tackle,
morning
but-
about their philosophy on starting games like you're shot out of a cannon, and that's what they've done. Very methodical here on this first drive.
Yeah, so many teams talk about that fast start. We're actually seeing it happen right here in front of us.
But now the kicker. Can they cap it off by putting the ball in the end zone? They go back to the ground now with Yeldon. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30.
Yeah, truck
nice
him.
run there, 9 yards.
What you doing?
And it'll be second down. If these kinds of lanes are available, you have to feel like he's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell early on he's got a little burst in his step, and that's a big pickup right there on first down.
Your love is all.
Second down following the run. They'll run with D'Angelo Henderson, and he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
Well, they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. Throwing on first down is Carr. Blitz coming, and down he goes. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
Carr to throw on second down. And his throw's going to be incomplete. D.D. Westbrook, his intended receiver. And it's third down.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only are the DBs going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they're going to have a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete. On third and long, it's Carr. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And a shot taken on third down, unsuccessful. Fourth down now.
In this situation, it's really tough to figure out how to defend because they have plenty of room to still take deep shots at the end zone as they just did there. Yet at the same time, you've got to be ready for the short throw. In this case, when you see the cue that they're going for the end zone, retreat and make sure you have a way to play forward, back towards the receiver, and have a chance to bat the ball away as they did there.
So they get 3. They were hoping for 6. An unlucky number 13 play drive.
Well, you go to the sideline after putting 3 points on the board, happy, but you wanted to be ecstatic. You wanted to have 6 on the board. On the opposite sideline, though, the defense,
let me give on
giving up 3 after letting them run that much offense.
That's crazy. That's this is a fucking fumble.
Now a first down throw. Lock. Over the middle, open is Thomas. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Second down now after the pass completion.
They'll
run it now out of the gun. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
Get out my way, son. Slow back.
Luck looks to throw on 3rd and 1. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. Fresh set of downs here. From the gun, here's Luck. Under pressure, and down he goes. Luck is sacked. Dewan Smoot in there to sack him, and that is 10 for him now on the year. To throw on 2nd down is Luck. Over the middle, it's Thomas. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. So a 3rd and 10, and defensively, a dime look, 6 DBs.
Damn, bro, you just love them hoodies, huh? They just love them hoodies, huh?
Out of the gun, Luck. Escaping the pressure right. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. Luck showing he can be dangerous when he tucks and runs. He's able to pick up the first down. Now the offense lining up 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. Room here to run. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
On 1st down, it's Long. Coleman has it here right side. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing with 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that. Back with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Colts in possession of the football to begin quarter number 2. They've got it 2nd and 4 to start things out.
Keep my picture camera? What?
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
Luck on 1st down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
And this seemingly endless drive continues. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. I'm no offensive mastermind, but of all the guys on the field to block, you might want to stop him.
Look, I've got a very simple rule. An unblocked defender is usually your best defender, and he ended up making the play there.
Throwing on third down, Luck. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. And this one is right down the middle. And that will tie us at 3-3. A little bit of a lower trajectory there on the deep kick, and it worked.
Had to do it because he had to drive it out low because of the length of the kick. Able to do that, got it above the defense, and over the post.
And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The Jaguars offense now heads back onto the field. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. So a lot to fight for.
Yeah, wasn't it interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff that they all made sure to let us know, we know where we are right now, but the playoffs going to start tomorrow. We still got some time, and they plan on putting it together, formulating a streak, get the whole month of December still left to play. They think they can get in.
And they made it very obvious to us that there's no playoff talk in the locker room right now. It's win this game and look to next week.
Excellent focus.
On second down, here's Carr. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete.
My fault for not covering.
Now Carr. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And heavy contact. He is knocked down hard. It's a gain of 4, and it gets him the first.
Now that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
Now a handoff to Yeldon. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that
you
he might
ready?
be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Now they'll run it
Ready.
up the toss. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's see, he'll spot it right at midfield at the
Y'all get my
50.
tank?
Calling it
Y'all get
again
me?
to 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Any team that runs the toss, that runs it
Christ, man.
successfully, that means they win the battle on the edges. That means you seal the edge in order to let your back get to the corner. They got it done there for a very nice game.
And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much, as he's down to the 48. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it, because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
Now they'll throw with Carr. And the hook up here to Allen Robinson. And he's brought down. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
On first down, Carr is going to go for a big play downfield. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on it at 2nd down.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. And the 8th play on this drive coming up.
This is crazy, bro. That shit's crazy. If you don't get a fucking face mask at all, but speaking straight.
Carl trying again on 2nd down. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Carr going to try and throw on 3rd down. Open man is Henderson. That's complete. First down, Jacksonville. The passing game looking sharp on this drive for the Jags.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Now it's Yeldon running right. Yeldon fighting. He lost the football. And I think the offense got it back. They did. Inside the 10-yard line, they avoid disaster.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 2nd down, here's Yeldon. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it takes us to the 2-minute warning. Two minutes to play in a tightly contested first half. Back with more from Jacksonville. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back after this.
Get the fuck out of here. More bullshit.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jags are able to cash in for 6. And it is up. And it's good. That'll make our score 10-3 now. Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. On 2nd down, they'll try and run the counter. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. 2 yards gets them back to where they started, but now 3rd and 10.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact
Pretty
in
sure
the
you
running
did.
game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. From the gun on 3rd down, Luck. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Yannick Ngakoue in there to sack him, and that is 10 for him now on the year. And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And where will this be spotted? The side judge says it went out just across midfield. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on
Get out my way,
you
fucking
mix it
fat
up a little bit,
motherfucker.
play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
And probably teams are 7-2.
Back to the air on second down. It's Carr. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on. Third down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Throwing his car on third down. That one complete to D.D. Westbrook. And he'll get it down here to the 43. And now here's a timeout called by the Colts on the defensive side of the ball. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll go with a big back, Yeldon. And he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. T.J. Yeldon unable to find a lane. And the Colts are going to take over with a football. On first down, Locke. And the reception made by Dante Moncrief. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
As far as I'm concerned, Andrew Luck can do it all. I mean, he's an underrated runner, toughness in the pocket,
That's insane,
strong
bro.
and stout. But let's face it, the money, that comes from his arm.
And smart, valedictorian of his high school class. And he goes to Stanford. He's got it all. On first and 10, Locke. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Doyle. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So here we go, first and 10 now. From the red zone now, Locke. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. He connected on his first, this from 41. And his kick is right there. It's good. So we hit the half. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out come the Colts. They'll have it first here to start quarter number 3. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here. And they give this time to the tailback. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments,
that
or run
nigga,
a
bro.
few
I
different
fucking let him
plays,
run.
but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Now they try the right side here. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Now a handoff here.
No, just like I would never make an Instagram for my fucking dog.
47 this time. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here, because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground.
I got the juice. No AP. My son is white, so I'm
They'll try the air now with Locke. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides, where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
Back to the air, Locke on 2nd down. Over the middle, complete. It's Doyle. A good pickup there, a 22.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do. And it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there. You know, kind of like put it up on the top shelf where the kids can't get it.
He'll get it to the 23-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Now a handoff looking right. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs.
Doesn't matter who you're rooting for in this game. The effort of the man with the football, getting away from one and trying to turn forward and get some yardage, I really liked what he did there.
And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
And now inside the red zone, the offense will operate. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. So 5 yards there as one of the big guys up front moved.
And in a 4-3 front, you got the 2 defensive tackles right near the football. I know there's a lot of movement around there, but they're always taught to have one eye on the football. Apparently, that didn't happen.
And some options here for the offense on 2nd and 2. Now Luck. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
Did you just smoke? Did you smoke? That's why. You look fucking geeked up.
And the offense readies for play number 10 of this series.
Yeah, all the time.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
Don't forget knowing where the first down line was. This defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front. And a lot of times that is one-on-one. If you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. They have more people to the football and snuffed out the play.
And his kick here is good. And that gets him back within a single point. It's now 10-9. So it's a 3rd field goal for him now, and he's accounted for all 9 of their points thus far.
And he's definitely keeping them afloat. But we say it so often, field goals are not going to win you games in the National Football League. They've got to find ways to start capitalizing when they get down near the red zone.
Here comes the Jags offense now. Time for their first possession of half number 2. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
So they complete the pass, and now they face a 2nd down. Here's again to Yeldon. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to say.
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
Now, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. They'll roll him out right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tuck roll that they can fall back on.
Don't let him fucking hold on to this, bro.
And he gets
That
this
is
away.
insane,
Look at
dog.
this. This is a good one.
That's fucking insane, bro.
And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin them back. Now the Colts offense gets ready to head back on the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
On 2nd down, here's Luck. His throw incomplete. Brandon Coleman was the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here. That looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open. And this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete.
Where's Milo?
A shotgun snap for Luck. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Doyle. It's a gain of 20 and picking up the first.
There's a completion to the tight end, and I think that we're looking at something out of Central Casting, frankly.
Absolutely.
I mean,
size, the hands.
Speed. I mean, can flat out run. You put that whole package together, you light up the eyes of an offensive coordinator, don't you?
It's gonna be on some nut shit, man. need to take off the animations where if the niggas already tackle somebody about to go down, and then they come over the hoop, and he just bounces off the fucking tackle. Like, if the nigga already has him down,
and he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Yo. What up?
What up, Jason?
What y'all got going on? Over here getting cheese by corn on me. Did you watch the challenge sites?
Nah.
So the offense has it 1st and 10.
Tonight was the finale, but they pretty much cut it off, so I don't know if they doing like a reunion to say who won or what.
Again, Luck. Over the middle, complete. It's Doyle. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line.
Hold up, block,
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They know that old expression.
It was like a 207 in here, so let me show you.
I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly.
I was talking about the challenge, but I remember you can't. Sykes can't watch on demand. I know you watch it later.
Jacksonville. And we've got a dandy here. A 1-point game as we begin the 4th.
Yeah. That's what I'm not sure if they're gonna do. Like they did the challenge, and then it cut off when they was like getting to the end of it, kinda. So you couldn't really tell what they're gonna do. But on the Champs vs Stars this time, they doing they combining the Champs and Stars teams together. Like they not just going against each other. They're gonna do like a mix and match type of deal with the team.
Sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, I think that's why they did that.
Executed it to perfection.
Yeah, I put the people in the chat. They got Salida Ebanks in that joint. She's fine. Salida Ebanks. She a model. Oh, fucking ball! Yeah, you probably seen her before.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play.
You in the game too,
Seven? Safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily.
Oh, you trying to get on Fortnite?
Other targets aren't open.
Oh, them in Madden games.
Now on 2nd down. Now they go screen.
Come on, turn around, stupid. He right there.
Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking.
When we advancing from resign, Corn.
Everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he takes it in for a Colts score. A great effort there. His 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Colts have taken the lead here in the 4th.
All right.
So here we go. The Colts
it was like 10 votes on it. And the Broncos, I guess he DM'd you on the sides. He must have been the 1 vote, but then he said, never mind.
Here's Luck. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field.
Morgan Moses freaking strength dropped to 83 after this season. Morgan Moses.
This will be a touchback
My
as
right
it
tackle.
sails over the end line. The Jaguars getting set to go.
That's what you get. That's what you get for trying to be cheap.
See if they can get something going on this drive.
Running back throw.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, You gotta feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now, but they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Carr now on first down, going up top.
Hand on your hip, John. Dre is killing me.
And it drops down incomplete.
You heard it too.
Oh, give me a good ball!
There's definitely
That's what you
contact
get for
there,
trying
but
to
it's
be
the fourth
cheese.
quarter of a kind of tight game, and sometimes the officials just say, let them play. Kind of like your mom used to, you and your brothers, just take the broom.
Fucking Mahomes, bro. Oh, we, y'all reset the injuries because of Deion jump.
Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted.
What you mean?
Remember he said he lost somebody for like a bunch of weeks or something.
He would have came back by next season.
Trying to find a place to throw the
Somebody reset it. Nah, I see my quarterback was back. He had got sniped.
to the secondary, especially the corners who've had the receivers on lockdown.
And he'll give it here to his running back.
Man, that's a fucking touchdown, dog.
15-yard line.
9
yards is the pickup there. They'll have a 2nd and 1. Gotta figure now after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. The 6 yards on the pickup.
No, he was
leaves him
down.
with
He
a
was,
first
he
and
fucked that.
goal.
He was down. They better
My
challenge
eyes
that shit.
deceive me, or is he getting
Big
stronger
problem.
as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time
If they don't,
in
if
the
they don't
offseason
challenge that shit and
continues to
reverse
condition
it,
during
I'm
the
quitting the
season.
And
game.
he'll get
We
into
can
the
do it.
end zone. Touchdown,
I'm ready to go.
Indianapolis. A great play there. His 2nd TD of the game and 18th of the year. And the Colts use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And now out come the Jags. And
the clock is running. What the fuck?
Any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack. Hooked in the air and intercepted. Picked up by Malik Hooker.
Getting paid to throw this game.
And he will bring this all the way back out to midfield. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
You had an aggressive pass rush one for this game too, for
receivers are in positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching
pass
the ball.
interference! Whoa! What the fuck?
In a huge way.
But nah, gonna be pretty much blitzing 17 people. Yeah, people coming from the sideline.
Accelerating and off he goes. Touchdown.
You ain't got no time recording. They be coming in high.
But you got 3 fucking fumbles. You got to penalize niggas for doing that shit.
Fourth quarter touchdowns. And thanks to the interception, the Colts offense
Gotcha.
finishes in with 6. And
Keep
it's
the
up and
linebacker on the
good.
lot.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set here. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance. Maybe play action. I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
That don't get me.
You took a nap or something, Jason?
What you mean?
Nah, when you hopped in here, you sounded like Yo, what's up, man?
I sounded what?
Your voice is like, yo, what's up, man?
I should have fucking scored.
Oh no, I was just I was just out there watching the Giants.
And I know it seems like we say this a lot in broadcast booths, but a quarterback can hold on to the football too long in these situations. I think he did right there.
Oh, I agree with you totally. Sometimes you have to understand situations. Get rid of the football, save some yardage to make it less to gain for the next down. Instead, he was so hipped on ball security, he held on to it and took a big sack.
And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Damn, another broken heart.
A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go
Told y'all
for
Corn
it
got
on
the cheese
4th
for the
down.
rain games.
Now Carr, gotta have this
Should help
one.
them out this game. Barely passing the
And for
ball.
the 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And he will
With all them fucking fumbles and all them missed passes, that's one play. I'm talking about the 5 plays that went in.
any hopes of a 4th quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set to go again. And fresh off the pick 6, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball,
I lay these buses down.
defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
It all comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
Deep in there, right?
Nigga didn't
Get
think we
it
would
out
just
near
bounce
the
the ball
40
from
to the
the
39. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
You stop looking at pictures
First
of
down and
kids.
10 now for the offensive group.
What quarter you JT's in?
Carr gonna throw.
The full like
Center
center.
of the field, but it's incomplete. Trying to get it there to D.D. Westbrook.
How much time?
That'll bring up 2nd down.
236.
Another wayward pass. You know, things started
couldn't
out
hear you.
poorly in this game, and to be
236.
frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does
You win it?
is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on.
Perk up,
and they
nigga.
just play better and better.
He got frustrated and he got out of his game.
Dog, you pretty
So
much
second
like
and
an
10
encyclopedia about Argentina. You're hard to read.
Let me guess, that's Heat.
Hey, dog.
Now a
Fucking
play
baby
fake.
fever.
Carr. Forced out to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side.
And it's gonna be fucking acute when you fucking
There,
stomach
but it
next time.
falls
Watch.
incomplete.
Your last one play.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield.
And that
look,
one
it doesn't
won't be
matter
a white
whether you
man's
play man or
baby, sure.
zone, eventually that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Dice was saying you're really not that good.
On play action. Now Carr. Open man is
I'm on
Westbrook
419.
complete. A very
Oh, y'all
solid
done?
gain of
All right, bet.
27.
Load on me.
Offense for them
I
has
just got to the
been
lobby.
premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the
When you
exact
said
same thing
load,
themselves.
because many people before you have made that mistake.
Because now these plays are
What?
really for next week.
Oh.
And it pops
you.
free. The collision there jarred the ball loose.
Ready,
So
including
it's
yourself.
second down.
Nah, I ain't never
Second and 10 now.
I ain't never get caught up like that. Not me.
Oh yeah, you're just the original. Let's go beat them all.
Yeah, that was. I ain't even gonna lie. Hey yo, this quick take it. Let's go.
It's the only way. You guys supposed to give a hand, and you won't be able to play.
Yeah, bro. Excuse me.
Whoa! Looking for it was a cold Tuesday.
I told you he was dancing.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. And he motions the wide receiver.
Work, Sykes. Beat that pussy.
His throw here's incomplete.
Brandon, some of those windows to throw the football that exists when you're between the 20s.
I mean, pixie throw.
This close to the goal line.
Ready up, Jason.
He threw 3.
My fault. I was like,
I was gonna say it was all in the fourth quarter. Like,
I was looking to see who else was online.
he had me on the ropes.
Why the hell is he throwing like that, bro?
Steps away to his left. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. That's number 4. Sack number 4. They had 4 last week, so he's been down on the ground a lot.
Partner, they say the eye in the sky does not lie.
What was final score you and Corey?
First pick, he
what was score you and Corn jump?
I think 16-21. I missed a field goal, extra point, and Patrick Mahomes pretty much was throwing that bitch wherever.
You was losing your shit on that much.
This game is fucking.
Oh, you wanna go?
Penalize niggas for having penalize niggas for having fucking aggressive trip
This
ball
offense
on
on third down today, they're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. This is 3rd and goal.
I want them to just take that John out for real.
Yeah, that's just dumb.
From the gun,
I'm out.
will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
Yeah, kill tape when you pulling up.
With touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Jaguars
No, you be on
get
a
a
night.
score closer.
At night.
Nah, I'm gonna play this shit with us. I'm finding a way to send the final on those two things.
Where you going?
Well, we looked at each other right away.
Right
We
house,
knew that flag
like
was
we're
coming
going
out.
there. So
I always enjoy the conversation post.
Don't go there.
Officials always tell
Bruh,
you,
I'm too close to the ground to do anything.
you caused the
Basketball.
Here's
I'll play
Lambeau out to kick this one away.
After I finish. I just gotta go see if I
And
can
this will
find me
be a
something to eat real
touchback
quick.
as that sails over the inline.
Alright.
The Colts now, their offense works their
Was
way
that you that
back
broke down
onto
the top,
field.
Joe?
They have the
Yeah.
big cushion here in the final
Bro,
stages
all I got
of
is a
this one. I
freaking
don't know
hunting
if there's any
rifle.
better feeling than
Yeah,
going
yeah.
big on the road.
You scared the
Really
shit out of me.
can't be, because for a team to go on the road and win in the NFL,
Even worse,
that's
I hate
huge
this
to
guy.
begin with. But just think about all the
I had a
preparation
trap
that
in
went
here the
into
other day, hiding in the
when they
corner.
first started talking
Nigga
about
ate
this
that
game
shit and came and
leading up
smoked
to
me
it
with a
during the
shotty.
week.
Like
Going
ran
on
right
the
into the
road,
trap. Was like,
unfamiliar
oh, I'm
city,
fine.
obviously, unfamiliar
I'm moving, by the way,
hotel.
for the next
No
house.
one's
with
going
you.
to be with you once you get to the stadium. They're all going to be against you. You name it, all those things they had to deal with, they were able to conquer them and do it convincingly.
Yeah, they did it very
Why
convincingly.
don't you just
And
use
now
the front door?
The final moments of this one.
Because I was trying to see if there's somebody in there.
Oh. I was like,
But whatever.
I'm already in here.
Yeah, nah. Let me get that.
You need that? Go ahead.
I'm going upstairs.
Now a handoff here to his running back.
Okay, I'm leaving.
Not much room there ultimately.
Somebody there?
He's falling behind me. Move!
Just a gain of a yard there now.
Bruh, it's somewhere to go. That's why I was
This is what
freaking running
happens
like.
sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people,
I should have threw the impulse at his ass, sent him flying.